Hi my sweeties, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing the Luxury Addict Tag, and I was tagged by my sweet friend, TheLuxuryHybrid. Hi babe, thank you so much for thinking of me and tagging me. So let's get started. It is a series of 8 questions where I will be giving my opinion and thoughts on luxury items. So the first question is, what was your first designer piece? So for me, my first designer piece was the Tivoli PM, and I really have fond memories of that bag. I wish that I still had it in my collection, but unfortunately I do not. I got it back in 2009 and had it for a really long time, and I will definitely get into why it is no longer in my collection. So question number 2 is, what do you consider your best investment? Okay, so for me, I think the best investment is a piece that if you ever decide to sell it, you'll get at least what you purchased it for, and also an item that you will get lots and lots of use out of. And for me, those 2 items would be the Neverfull, and I brought it with me so you guys can see which one I have. And I have it cinched in the GM size, and this is how I carry it when I carry it on a regular day basis. And the other piece that I would say is my best investment is the Speedy. And I feel like these items will definitely never leave the Louis Vuitton fashion house. These are items that have been around for a really long time. I don't see them leaving ever. As you guys know, they've been doing different variations with the canvas of the Neverfulls and also of the interior of them. So I would say that those 2 pieces for sure are staple pieces in the Louis Vuitton collection. So definitely for me, my best investment. Okay, question number 3 is, what is your criteria when looking to buy a piece? Okay, so for me, am I really excited about the item? I can't stop thinking about it. It's something that I really see myself wearing. And then once that excitement kind of dies down a little bit and I become a little more logical and I start thinking, okay, well, let me research a little bit about this item. So I go on YouTube and I go on different forums, the purse forum, just to hear a little bit about maybe some of the things that some people are saying about the item, if it's a new item. If it's an item that's been around for some time, then I would probably go like to Fashion File, Yugi's Closet. They have really good close-ups of items, just to see the wear and tear. So that for me is important. And also my return on investment, which is something I've already mentioned. If I ever decide to purchase this item and maybe years down the road it doesn't fit my lifestyle, am I going to be able to get what I purchased it for? That's really important to me. Okay, so the next thing also for me that would be a criteria is, oh yes, making sure that all my SLGs fit in the item. So every time I've ever gone to the store, that's the first thing I do is bring my small leather goods. If I'm downsizing to a smaller bag, then I'll bring the ones that I know for sure I'm considering to use for a smaller bag. And I just want to make sure that everything that I would think to use in a bag is going to fit, because a lot of times you bring it home and the things that you want to put in it don't necessarily fit. So that for me is a criteria as well. So am I really excited about the item? I do some research on it. Am I going to get a good return if I ever decide to sell it? Do my SLGs fit in it? And am I going to get a lot of use out of it as well? That's really important too. So number 4 is, what has been your stupidest, most regrettable purchase? Okay, so I purchased a lot of little things, but nothing significant where I'd be like, oh my goodness, I spent all this money and now I'm stuck, right? But I remember one time I purchased, I was so excited about this bag too. I purchased a Juicy Couture bag, and it was like this turquoise color, a color that I don't have in my collection at all. And I thought, oh man, this is gonna be an awesome pop of color for me. So I'm all excited. I get home and I show it to my husband, and he's like, what are you thinking? You know you're not gonna wear that bag. I'm like, yes I am. I'm the one who bought it. Of course I'm gonna wear it. I'm so excited about it. Like, why you spoil it and, you know, ruin the moment? And he's like, I'm telling you, I know you're not gonna wear it. And I'm like, yes I am. I have already thought about what I'm gonna wear it with and everything. And he's like, okay. So I went in the closet thinking, okay, I definitely have some things I can definitely put with this bag. And I'm looking and looking, and I'm like, oh my God, there's like nothing that really matches and things that just clash with it. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta make something work, because this guy over here is gonna be like, you know, oh, you know, I'm right. So I tried to find something and I couldn't, and a week rolls by and he's like, at the end of the week, he's like, so how's that bag working for you? And I was just so upset, because more I regretted it, the fact that he was right and I was wrong. So that was one of my regrettable purchases, but nothing that was, you know, a real significant amount. It sticks out in my mind because I'm more regretting the fact that he was right and I was wrong. So Anyways, question number 5 is, if you've sold any of your luxury goods, have you had seller's regret? Yes, I have. And that brings me back to the Tivoli PM. It's a bag that I had so much fun using. I really enjoyed it. And at that time I was a lot younger. So I just kind of felt that I was getting a little bit of like uncomfortable looks, I guess, whenever I would wear it because of the monogram on it with the LVs. And it just started to get to a point where I got really uncomfortable wearing the bag. So I just decided to sell it. But now that I don't feel like that anymore, and I'm very confident when I carry any bag, I particularly favor the Damier Ebene just because of the red interior. But I mean, I'm definitely looking into getting some monogram bags, and I just wish I never sold that bag. I definitely miss it, and the sentiment behind it is so special too because my husband got it for me, and so it's not something that I can go and purchase again because it won't have the same like emotional attachment. So unfortunately, that's something I definitely regret selling. So that's that. Question number 6 is, what is a piece that you think everyone needs / should have? Okay, I have a couple pieces that I think are really, really important to have. Not that you have to have them, right? Because obviously there's tons of, you know, pieces that are equivalent to these pieces I'm going to show you that are from other brands that are not as expensive. But I think if you want to start your Louis Vuitton collection, I think this is a great way to start. And I would say the first one would be the clay, which would be the clay pochette or the key pouch. This one I have is in the Damier Ebene. And today I used it to run errands in my mini pochette, which I'll be showing you next. But these are just like my credit cards that are in here. I don't think you can see them, but change is in there and stuff like that, my license. And then I just have my keys attached. And so the other piece that I would think is so versatile and you can use it in so many different ways is the mini pochette. And I have it again in Damier Ebene. I just tuck the chain in when I'm not using it as like a little, you know, like holding it handheld. I just tuck it in. And I put in my phone. I'll just show you guys real quick. And if you have an iPhone 6, it'll fit perfectly. If you have anything bigger than that, it's not gonna fit. Okay, so that's with the phone in. And then what I normally do is I'll put the clay right behind the phone. Let's see if I can show you guys while I do it. And then I just drop my keys right in the front. And then you could, I mean, there's more room in there. You can definitely fit like 2 lip balms or a mirror and a lip balm. I do that a lot too. And then you just zip it up and you're good to go. And so I love this piece. I use the strap from the Eva clutch for it, but now that I found that the strap from the Alma BB fits even better, I actually am going to use that. So if you're short and you need a strap, you can definitely get an affordable one too. Not just like the BB strap, but you can use, I believe on eBay, it's called K-Craft, and there's different like size chains that you can get for this bag and other bags, of course. But I just love this piece. You can do so much with it. You can use it as a catch-all in your bag. You can use it as just a crossbody. You can just carry it to do errands, and you have everything you need. You have your phone, you have your clay, and just everything is right here for you, nice and compact. So I really love these 2 pieces, definitely, for your collection. It's definitely something that I think is not as expensive, but it's a great way to start with Louis Vuitton. Another piece that I think would be great is the Josephine wallet. And I have it in Damier Ebene again because I love, love, love the red interior. But this is a great buy also because it's on the lower price point end and it's very functional. So let me just open it up so you guys can see. It has the red interior. It has 4 credit card slots. It has a slot for cash in here. It has another slot over here for like if you want to put more credit cards or cash, whatever you want. And then this comes out, which is a coin purse. And I've used this plenty of times also just by itself. You can put credit cards, cash in here. You can put coins and then just carry that if you want separately. And then this pocket goes down all the way down to the bottom. So you can definitely fit your phone in here too, along with this coin purse. So I'm gonna just pop that back in here so you guys can see that the phone also fits in here, the iPhone 6. I'm not sure about the 6 Plus, but definitely the 6 will fit in here. As you guys can tell, there it is. And I mean, you can just close it up and you are good to go. And you can just wear it as like a clutch if you want to. I just love this piece for that. And that's why I love Louis Vuitton, because there's so much versatility with their items. And I think this piece would be a great piece to add to a collection and to even start off with. So that's the Josephine. Okay, so the next question is, what is a piece that you think is overhyped? Okay, I gotta definitely give it hands down to the sunglasses case in the size. I feel like this piece is like super overhyped. I don't think it's as overhyped now, but I feel like there definitely was a time when people were just going crazy over it. And I feel like I missed that whole boat, because I remember when I was in New York and I went to the Macy's there in Herald Square, and I was at the Louis Vuitton store, and I was looking actually for the Adele wallet. And the gentleman opened up the drawer and he showed me the Adele wallet, but it wasn't in the color that I was looking for in the interior. I was looking for the one with the red interior, the Coquelicot, and the sunglasses case was in there. So I'm like, okay, well, let me check that out, because I need a sunglasses case. You know, all the ones with the that you buy at the store, they always have like these bulky cases, right? So I'm like, okay, let me see. So I tried it, and then he even was nice enough to take one of the sunglasses from there and put it in just to show me. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. And then like a month later, it was like insanity. Everybody was wanting this piece. Some people were saying it was going to be discontinued, and I just feel like it's really overhyped. I mean, I love the piece, don't get me wrong. I think it's a very functional piece, just like all of SLGs from Louis Vuitton. But I don't think it's that big a deal. I really don't think so. And so yeah, that's the one I think that is definitely overhyped, to say the least. Okay. So the last question is, what is next on your wish list? Okay, so if I was to start with my wish list, I'd be here pretty much all day and night, and you guys would be like so tired of hearing me. But I have to say, for me, it would be the Chanel medium to large red lambskin with the gold tone hardware, and did I say double flap? Double flap. So I definitely want that, but I'm looking in the pre-owned, pre-loved market, because of the tone of red that I'm looking for. I really am looking for more of a red with an orange undertone, and I have seen some that are coming out now, but I want the gold tone hardware to be like the 18 karat gold. I know, that's a lot, right? But anyway, and then the Louis Vuitton Artsy. I actually had that bag on, and I almost walked out of the store with it. And I didn't. I was deciding between the BB and the Artsy, and I took the BB because I felt that it looked so much better on me. I just felt that the Artsy was so big on my frame. I don't know. I just looked like kind of it just didn't look proportionate to my frame. But the minute I walk out the store, I still want the bag. So it's still on my radar for sure. I still want the bag. It doesn't matter how big it is. I mean, look how big the Neverfull is, and I carry it all the time. Okay, and so the last thing that's on my wish list is a pair of Christian Louboutins. I don't own a pair in my collection at the moment, so I'm looking forward to taking a look at some of them and seeing what fits me best. So if you guys have any suggestions down below, that would be awesome. So anyways, that is everything I have for you guys. I hope that you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Snapchat and Instagram at Beauty and Lux. And I will see you in my next video. God bless.